If you're a physical therapist or an occupational therapist, and especially if you own a clinic, this video could change everything for you this year, and it has to do with RTM codes. Hey, it's Tim here with PT Progress, and Medicare just released reimbursement codes that could lead to thousands of additional dollars in reimbursement for PTs and OT clinics without them having to do really more than anything other than monitoring home exercise program compliance through a simple smart app. Today I'll explain what RTM codes are, I'll show you how you can get started right away with them using a tracking tool that you may already be using in your clinic. It's as simple as that. This video will have three parts: a brief review of the RTM codes, how to implement remote monitoring in your practice, and the financial impacts of a simple monitoring program that you can use with these RTM codes. But first, let's answer the question, what are RTM codes to begin with? These are different than RPM codes, or remote patient monitoring, in that RTM codes do not require tracking of physiologic data. In fact, remote therapeutic monitoring codes were specifically designed to track non-physiologic data related to the musculoskeletal or respiratory system. It also includes monitoring the adherence and response to therapy, including home exercise program compliance. Let's quickly review the 5 new RTM codes. Cpt Code 98975 is used for initial setup of a monitoring system as well as patient education for using the device or equipment. Medicare provides a one-time reimbursement of about $20 for this code per episode of care. And satisfying this in the clinic can be as simple as texting a home exercise program to your patient, where they can access their exercises through an online platform and track their progress. Now, tracking needs to be in place for at least 16 days in order to qualify for reimbursement, so keep that in mind as you want to make sure you satisfy this requirement for remote therapeutic monitoring before billing that code. Cpt codes 98976 and 98977 are nearly identical, except that 76 is used for monitoring respiratory system and 77 is used for monitoring the musculoskeletal system. Most PTs and OTs are going to be using 98977, which reimburses you about $55 per person per month or 30-day period. Medicare allows patients to provide self-reported data which can be collected and transmitted via software as a medical device. In other words, patients can use their own cell phones to submit data via the home exercise program software you're providing access for them to use, which can count as a software as a medical device. Again, you want to make sure only to submit this code when you've met 16 days of monitoring data in a 30-day period. The last two Cpt codes, 98980 and 98981, have to do with managing the RTM data. Medicare will reimburse the therapist for monitoring and communicating with the patient about the data collected remotely. The first code, 98980, covers the first full 20 minutes that a provider consults with the patient, and the Cpt code 98981 is used for each additional full 20 minutes of consultation with the patient during that 30-day period. Medicare will reimburse about $50 for the Cpt code 98980 and about $40 for the Cpt code 98981, and that's for each additional full 20 minutes spent consulting with the patient about the data. Now, this is where it starts to get fun, because every PT and OT that I've ever worked with prescribes a home exercise program. And if you're like me and you've been using a program like MedBridge to assign your home exercises, well, you're in luck, because everything may already be set up for you to start using these new RTM codes. For clinics using the MedBridge Enterprise solution, you have access to the HEP Plus program, which allows your clinicians to use the Home Exercise Builder and the free MedBridge Go app for your patients, and allows them to access their exercises where they can track adherence to the programs that you prescribe and also give you feedback directly through the app. As the provider, you can simply log into your dashboard and view how many times they've accessed the program, and then track compliance, satisfying that monitoring requirement for the new Cpt codes. Medicare simply requires that you monitor adherence through a remote tracking device, and on your dashboard, you can easily see how many times your patient has logged into their home exercise program, and then use this data to support your use of RTM codes through documentation. All of this is included in the MedBridge Enterprise solution, which is discounted by over 40% when you use the promo code PT Progress. If you're a clinic owner and you want to implement RTM codes without signing up for expensive recurring monthly plans or other home exercise apps, consider giving each of your therapists access to MedBridge through the Enterprise solution, which provides them with access to earning unlimited CEUs and also access to that great home exercise builder as part of their premium access. Look, MedBridge is going to practically pay for itself after using RTM codes with just 2 patients, and since most PTs that I work with treat more than 2 patients each month, that means your clinic is going to benefit in a huge way financially. I personally pay for MedBridge with a single license use each year for just $250 using the promo code PT Progress, and it pays for itself solely based on the continuing education that I earn. And since we're talking about costs, let's talk about the financial impact of the new RTM codes and what it could do for your clinic. And be sure to download the RTM quick sheet below for free because it shares all of the details about these new RTM codes and how you can simply start implementing a system in your practice very quickly and easily. Here's an example of how it might look for a patient who's coming into PT for treatment of low back pain and has a plan of care spanning 8 weeks. On day 1, you perform the evaluation, give some treatment, and set up a remote therapeutic monitoring system. Now, this RTM code 98975 is about $20 per episode of care. It requires 16 days of monitoring, so in order for you to use it, you have to wait 16 of the 30 days. So let's fast forward a few weeks. Let's say it's day 21 and the patient is back for a treatment. You're going to do a progress note, and within your notes, you'll document all of the things that you've been doing. Now you can submit the RTM code 98975, 98977, and 98980 because you've noted 16 days of active monitoring of the home exercise program, so you satisfy the requirement for the initial setup CPT code of 98975. You can also submit for the CPT code 98977, which is for monitoring the therapeutic data that is transmitted to you regarding that patient's adherence to their home exercise program, as long as it's been tracked for 16 of the past 30 days. This is satisfied when you take time to review that data and then analyze its impact on the patient's plan of care. Then you document your findings. Medicare will reimburse you about $55 per patient every 30 days. Now, CPT code 98980 is for monitoring and communicating with the patient about the data collected remotely. So if you take the time out of your session to review the data, the adherence, and address any questions or implications of the data as it applies to your plan of care for that patient, you can bill for 98980 for the first full 20 minutes of this consult, and Medicare will reimburse you about $50. So far, that's an additional $125 of reimbursement in the first 30 days, but the RTM codes don't stop there because you can bill for CPT codes 98977 and 98980 again during that next 30 days of the patient's care. This is approximately another $100 for the following month of the same patient, and you simply continue to monitor adherence to the home exercise program by logging into MedBridge to track that patient-reported data through the app. This is over $225 in additional reimbursement per Medicare patient, and it can easily result in an additional $100 per patient per month for just monitoring and management of the home exercise program compliance data. Of course, you do need to document your findings and support your clinical reasoning for using these CPT codes, which I provide examples for in the handout that you can find in the description below. But imagine a clinician who treats just 10 Medicare patients a month. That's an additional $125 per patient per month, which can easily bring in an additional $1,250 through Medicare reimbursement alone because you simply took the time to assign and then to track the data of the home exercise program through a smart program like MedBridge. You can do the math for a clinic with 4, 5, or 10 clinicians, and that impact is absolutely massive. Recently, MedBridge just had a live webinar about using these RTM codes, and they provided a slide that estimated over $400,000 in additional net revenue for a clinic with 20 PTs. That could be absolutely life-changing for your clinic, and if you're on the fence about using these new RTM codes, get that free handout that I made for you in the description below, and be sure to check out MedBridge for their enterprise solution using the promo code PT Progress. Hey, thanks for watching. Let me know what questions you have below, and don't forget to give this video a like if you found it to be helpful. I'll see you in the next video.